All right, it feels like it's been a while, but I'm right back at it. It is Thursday. And tonight is class number 7, the triangle choke and the haymaker punch defense with yours truly, Chris Learns Jiu-Jitsu. The class was taught by Sam and by Gracie, which was always nice to see him. This is my second time taking the triangle class. And there are little details that I pick up, things that I didn't do, of course, when I'm drilling with because he came around. I kept grabbing the wrist or grabbing the arm instead of framing the arm. It's something I did even in the warm-up. We were doing a warm-up and we were doing trap and rolls. And even when I'm controlling the biceps, I was controlling the biceps with my hands, whereas Hidan was saying control it with your forearms, because obviously it's more control, it's more weight, less of a degree of error, right? Because if you miss with your hands, they're out. The forearm gives you more area, more surface area, more weight, more pressure, more control. So I got to remember to frame with the forearms rather than block with the hands or grab with the hands, because I don't know if it's the Taekwondo in me or whatever, but the hands and blocking makes more sense than framing. So framing, obviously when I'm in side control and when I'm bottom side control, I frame. When I'm mounting or when I'm mounted, I frame. I think I frame a lot when I was rolling in a past life, but in terms of this class and running through these drills, I tend to grab instead of frame. So I need to remember to frame more. That was something that Hidan told me not once, but twice tonight. So I have to remember that. Taking the class a second time makes it feel, it's not new, but I'm just getting reps. I'm getting more and more reps. So all the different variations, the 1.5 variation, which I love, the giant killer variation, which is great. There's just so many cool things that you learn, like I said in the previous video, to get them into triangle setup position rather than just them falling into triangle setup position or them putting themselves into triangle setup position. So yeah, man, solid class. I don't know what else really to say. I know it's been a week since I trained. I trained Monday, Tuesday, Thursday last week. I didn't do Saturday and I didn't do Tuesday. I wasn't feeling 100% because of a medical thing that I went through. I'm fine, everything's good, but you know, you have to have those regular checkups. What I'm talking about is a colonoscopy. I don't want to talk about it because I'm going to gross anybody out. But if you don't know what that is, Google it. It sucks. So if you are of age, which I am close to the age, but my family history says I need to get checked out more often, get your colonoscopies, get your prostate exams, get all that stuff, because what good is jiu-jitsu if you're dead? Okay, my wife's a urology nurse, so she deals with a lot of prostate stuff every day. And every once in a while, she gets somebody in there that's my age. I'm 46, and she's like, dude, this guy's got full-blown prostate cancer, and he was having trouble, you know, in the restroom. He was having pain down south, and he didn't get it checked out until it was too late. So there's my public service announcement. Get your stuff checked out because it's worth it. If you've ever had a colonoscopy before, if you've been through that process, you know it's not fun, and you know that the prep is not fun. And so I wasn't sure I wanted to get back on the mats Monday night for sure. Not Monday night. Tuesday, I wasn't 100%, so I didn't do it Tuesday. But it's Thursday, and I'm back. So I plan on training tonight, Thursday, and then Saturday. That's 2 days this week instead of 3. But I'm not really rushing it because guess what? I found out something interesting from my subscriber friend, Dave. Dave's the one from Pasadena who came down here and trained with me a few Saturdays ago, right after the fires. Dave told me that the Combatives belt, you can't test for your Combatives belt until you've been here for 8 months. I believe there's an 8-month requirement. You have to be a white belt for 8 months before you can test. And I've heard that sometimes they change that or they will shorten it for some people. I personally am not looking for any special treatment, but let's say if I get through all of the classes 2 or 3 times and I'm, you know, got 2 or 3 months left in my waiting period, maybe I'll ask someone, but I'm not ready to ask anyone right now. I'm still the new kid on the block. I'm still the new guy. And as long as I'm the new guy, I'm just going to play my position, drill my stuff, learn my stuff. And if, as I get further down the road, and if, as I get closer to my goal, I've hit all my requirements, or I'm on pace to hit my requirements before the 8-month period, maybe I will ask. But I'm not going to ask today because I think that's kind of, you know, douchey to ask with one stripe. You're not even there yet. You're not even close. So when I get to more like a, what do you call it, striking distance, maybe I will ask. Because some other subscriber friends said they shortened it to 6 months for them because they were training consistently, regularly. I've heard they shortened it to 6 months for people who have experience. I have experience, but we will see when we get there. I just want to make sure that I'm not whining, because I was whining about it earlier. I was whining because I'm like, yo, I was trying to get it done. Whoops. I was trying to get it done by July, and now I'm not going to get it done in time because I have to wait until September, and oh, boo hoo 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 hoo. But As a teacher, I know that if you speed run something, you're probably not going to retain it. And so if I speed run combatives, right, where I burn through it all, get all 3 classes, get all 12 reflex developments in like 3 or 4 months, I'm probably not going to retain it. So I'm going to slow my roll. I'm going to play my position. I'm going to learn this stuff the way I'm supposed to, and I'm going to get to my goal. And if I get through all of the classes twice and half my reflex developments, maybe I will ask someone, but I'm not going to ask yet. So I made a video earlier whining about how I wasn't as motivated because I won't be able to hit my goal. But first of all, that's not a positive message, and I want to stay positive. Secondly, whining doesn't accomplish anything. And wishing that it was different for me is foolish. This learning process is teaching me the skills and teaching me jiu-jitsu, whereas before I was just surviving. More than I want to be a combatives belt or a blue belt, more than I want to be an instructor, I want to be good. So I want to focus on being good. I think I'll end it there. So stay focused, stay positive, stay vigilant. See you next time.